Hello, the uneducated businessman here. What do you worry about, and how do you control your fears? I've had a lot of stress on my back over the last few weeks, and it's really kind of got me down. I've been on a real roller coaster of emotions. I found out a few months ago that we'll be expecting another child, which is absolutely amazing news, and certainly not a worry of mine. But during the early stages, you never know what's going to happen. You always got a little bit of not doubt in your mind, but if you've had kids, you know for the first 12 weeks it's a little bit, do you tell people, don't you tell people? You kind of go over this safe period of time, and we got there, and all through the pregnancy we've kind of told ourselves that it's going to be a boy. It's 100% going to be a boy. I've got 3 girls and I haven't got a boy, and we decided to try again, just really to see if we could have that boy. And I know it's a gamble, and I guess there's always just a 50-50 chance of getting either or, but having, well, I've got 2 girls, and I got a girl from my girlfriend's got a girl from a previous relationship, so she's not my natural biological daughter. But we just kind of thought the odds was against us, and we convinced ourselves it was going to be a boy, but we wasn't 100% sure, and we've sort of had everything crossed. And over the weekend we found out that we are having a boy, and it was just absolutely amazing news. And we were so ecstatic, we really was. But our kind of world come crashing down as well when we got home and we found out the property we was buying has fallen through. Through no fault of ours, we've been ready to exchange on this house for 3 months now, and we've been messed around absolutely terribly by the owner. And it just got to the stage where we're expecting a baby, the house is unlivable, it needs lots and lots of work. We was putting some pressure on to exchange to get a quick completion so we can get the works done while we've still got some daylight, and the weather's still reasonable. It's not happening, and the sale's fallen through, so now we're kind of back to square one. And it kind of sometimes hits you in life when your emotions are like that, and you can be up and down, up and down, up and down. And I'm not one to, I don't have massive highs and I don't have massive lows, so I'm kind of level, which is nice. But over the last, I don't know, 3 months, I think I've had that experience of being up and down. I've started so many new things. I started this channel, I've started a new business, I've found out I'm going to be a father again. We've lost the house, and it all adds up. And it got me thinking, and this wasn't the video I was going to do actually today, but it got me thinking that sometimes in life you just worry, and sometimes in life you stress about things, and sometimes in life you let yourself get down. And it's okay as long as you don't stay down. And it's okay as long as you work out a plan. It's okay as long as you work out what you're going to do. And that's what I've got to do now. I've got to work out a plan for a new house. I've got to work out where we're going to live. And because we rent this property at the moment, so our lease is up in January. So we've only got 5 months. I think there's about 5 months left. So there's time elements, and there's not a lot on the market as well. The UK market is ridiculous at the moment. There's just far too fewer properties on. The prices are astronomically high, and it's really tough to actually get something that's suitable. So I've got all these things going around in my head. Now, the purpose of the video, what's the point in me worrying? What's the point in me laying in bed at night constantly trying to work out what I'm going to do, how I'm going to manage it? All I'm doing is tiring myself out. All I'm doing is getting myself drained. All I'm doing is getting myself depressed. All I'm doing is taking away the happy, nice feelings of the pregnancy. So I tend to look at things now these days as, what can I control and what can't I control? If I can't control something, I stop worrying about it. I stop thinking about it. If I can control it, I act on it quite quickly, and I put a plan in place, and I work on what I can control, because that's what's going to move me forward. And I have a little thing in my mind now that And I've been doing this for a little while and it's really helped me. If something comes into my head that I really don't like, it quite upsets me, I'm uncomfortable with it, or it's getting me down, I tend to think to myself this question: will this thing bother me in 5 years' time? If the answer is yes, then I know it's a huge thing that I'm really going to have to work on. I'm going to have to work on now because it's important. It's going to really affect me, long term going forward. If it's something that's not going to affect me, it's not going to bother me, it's not going to influence my life too much, I stop worrying about it because there's no point. So I just ask myself that little question. I quantify the urgency and the enormity, if is that the word, the enormity of the worry. Is it going to really affect me long term? Deal with it. Is it not going to affect me long term? Don't worry about it. Deal with something else. And it's just a little tip I wanted to get across today. Actually, I wanted to share the news of the pregnancy as well because I'm obviously very, very, very excited and ecstatic about that. And I'll keep you updated with how that's going. But I wanted to share how I deal with some of the not so nice things in life, some of the worries, some of the stresses, some of the strains. Literally just quantify it. How important is this? Is it going to affect me long term? Can I control it? Can't I control it? If it's not going to affect me long term, if I can't control it, why worry about it? Just forget about it. If it is going to affect me long term, if it is quite a big thing and I can control it, I can do something about it, deal with it straight away. It's done. It's off. Gone. It helps me stay sane, it helps me stay happy, it helps me stay focused. Hope that was useful. I'm going to be up soon. I said in a couple of videos ago that I was going to start on project management, and I haven't got round to doing it yet because things have been a little bit icky over the last few days with everything that's going on, but I'm focused, I'm knowing what I'm doing, I'm back on track, I know exactly what I need to do to sort things out. So the next video coming up will be on project management. I look forward to doing that. Over and out.